up if you're feeling lonely. Feel up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Yara tattoos. Right there. I didn't know you were coming to this one too. Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
This is Beth.
Hi.
I met her, this is me. And that's Mimi.
Just exploring. Yeah, because the social is set up weird this time. It's like this, basically.
Really?
Yeah, it's like up in that corner. It's not like a room no more. They don't-
Oh, so
yeah.
it's like out in the open. So
Basically,
same
anybody
thing.
can just like, they can all crowd around and take pictures. That's what I was like.
Advice do you all have to women to feel confident in being different and recognizing their talents and beauty?
I always say, like, with social media, I feel like you can get so caught up because there's so many good comments and positive reinforcement. And I always say, don't even let that get to your head sometimes, because what are you gonna do the day that you walk outside and someone doesn't say you look good?
What work still needs to be done?
I want people to be able to like watch who they watch because they're entertaining, because they support them, and not just on YouTube, but off of YouTube. When I started my channel, and like even before then, there weren't a lot of like positive examples of dark-skinned role models that I saw in the media.
It's my afro. I embrace who I am. I embrace my color. I'm very proud of it. And it took me a long time to get in that space of you are beautiful just the way that you are. Fortunately, you know, through social media, through all the things that we see on magazine covers and all these other things, all these high expectations of, you know, what society considers that is beautiful, I kind of lost myself in that. I was so busy trying to fit in. So, I mean, I personally feel as if that was a healthy change that I did once I was able to learn to accept myself with all my cellulite and all my stretch marks and my jelly growth and butt. So once I got to that space, then, you know, I was able to really, you know, live my purpose in this world.
Yes, darling. You strike the perfect balance of celebrating yourself while also lifting up and celebrating others.
For me, I think it's the elimination of us versus them thinking, of thinking that there's ever an us versus them, because it's really just us. We only have us.
But like, how do you guys just stay, I guess, positive all the time, even when you're getting like your backlash and whatnot and everything?
I know that one. Can I answer that? Okay, well, at least for me, right? What may work for me may not work for the rest of you, because everybody has a different mindset. We've all lived different experiences. But let me tell you what works for me, okay? What works for me is that I don't care. Unfortunately, if you do good, people are going to talk. If you do bad, people are going to talk. No matter what you do, people will always have something to say. So to me, it was a point in my life where I just stopped caring. Like, if it's positive, I take it. If it's negative, I completely just block it. Girl, if they're not talking about you, that means you ain't popping. So with that being said, do you and ignore the rest of the world. Do whatever makes you happy.
So BEAUTYCON for having us, and most importantly, all of you ladies and men here. This is what community means to me.
Alright, you guys, I know I haven't been popping in like that today. I don't know, my energy is just off today. And it's actually the energy of the event too. Like, I'm not as excited. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe later I will, but the energy is so different from New York. Like, so different. So I'm just trying to like gather like how I feel. I don't know what it is. I can't even put my finger on it for real. Lady called me Jessie Curls, something curls, natural hair. Talking to her, taking pictures, took a picture over there, and then that's when she called me. And I went there. The panel was long as hell. It was long. That's the only panel, that's the last panel I'm not listening to anymore, but that's the one I wanted to listen to. You guys, so a little update. I got so much going on today, y'all. It's been an absolutely just hot ass mess. But let's start with my camera. So accidentally walked over my camera when it was on the ground and it fell and it's broken. The lens is broken. And y'all know I just got this camera. So at first it was just like a scratch around the rim of the lens, I thought. Then I realized there was also a crack on the side of the lens. And I was like, okay, but the glass part is not broken. The main part of the lens is not broken. We're good. So I thought, until I ended up going to take a picture of something and I tried to move the lens to zoom in and I could not zoom in. And then I realized my freaking lens is broken. This is legit in the line coming into BEAUTYCON. So I'm not gonna lie, my energy has been a little off because of that. It kind of started that. I mean, it is what it is. It was an accident. But you gotta admit, like, you know, I was really excited about this camera. So you guys know, and any camera, like anybody's lens breaking, and I'm a vlogger, that's a big deal. But I tried to hold it together. Even though I was close to tears, I called Sam, I talked to him. And I know he didn't sound pissed, but I know he's kind of disappointed too. It just started off the day like really awkward because we're having so much fun. Everybody was having fun. I wasn't necessarily mad at me. I was just mad that it happened. It's just like, damn, why right now? So I think that's probably what's setting the tone for this vlog, y'all. But I'm also gonna remain positive. I have remained positive. So even though that happened, coming in, I've still been trying to vlog, but I can't zoom in. I can't do like really dope shots back and forth. It's zoomed out enough that I can talk to you guys. So that's good enough, but then I can't zoom in on people when I want to. So that's kind of like a sucky part about it. And yeah, it just sucks. It just sucks because now I got to think about going to go fix it or whatever. So I'm hoping that there's a way to fix it or that I can take it back and they can fix it. She did apologize profusely, and she also said that she would pay for a new one if need be, or for it to be fixed, whatever the options are. So yeah, she did do that. If anybody knows how the freak to get another kit lens for the M50 EOS, for the M50 Canon, I haven't seen it being sold separately. So that's killing me, because I think, I may be wrong, but I think I saw something or somebody say that there's no replacement. You'd have to replace the whole freaking camera. And that alone, I don't even want to talk about right now because I'm about to cry. But I'm going to be out here till Monday, and I'm going to be vlogging till Monday. And Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really sad because I'm really careful with this camera, and then that happened. So I don't know. So I can do this. I can give you guys tips about, well, my opinion about BeautyCon. I think I had more fun at the New York BeautyCon, not just because I think the energy's kind of different here. I think it had to do with that line. When I went to BeautyCon New York, I had purchased the social package. So I got in earlier, which was a plus. So I scoped out the area, scoped out everything, and I was able to get shots, more clear shots of what was going on and kind of enjoy the experience. And then I also was able to get the meet and greet. I was able to give you guys some, like, you know, some close-ups. I was able to be in the room with a lot of the other influencers. I was able to interact with the other influencers because you were in the social room. Correct me if I'm wrong, but for y'all, I feel like that's what y'all want to see most of, like who was at BeautyCon, rather than watch people shop. So that's why I'm kind of like a little bit not myself. I didn't get to do that here. Here I did the general admission because I was like, well, let me see what the difference is. Because I felt like last time, like it was like, oh, it's no difference because they're walking around, they're doing stuff, so you kind of get to see them anyway. So I was like, well, if you get to see them anyway, like walking around, then and they take pictures and they say hi, then what's the point of the social package, which is $200, and you know, it's just like a social room. I thought it wasn't a big difference. It actually is for an influencer, for somebody who's trying to get some legit, like actual footage of something that y'all want to see, if that makes sense. I know what you guys want to see. You want to see the other influencers and see us all interact. So if I can't get that legit footage, then it's kind of disappointing for me.
Like, you're one of my idols that is actually Filipino, and like I look up to you. And
I can't.
it's all good.
It's okay,
I really love you so much in this industry, and like people who are on TV. I don't see that much of our race, and when I see you on your Instagram and YouTube, I feel so inspired, and
When she sits next to me, I need all the fucking cameras to zoom in on us so there's 2 Filipinos on the okay. What's your name? Say you're a makeup artist or you want to blog or whatever, make sure that you're posting every day. If you're not on YouTube, get on YouTube. It's scary. YouTube's a scary world, but get on YouTube, upload every day. Just try and make sure you're constantly putting out content.
Battery dying, but say what's up. Hey guys.